I guarantee that if you attend USANA's international convention, it'll help you with your USANA business. In fact, I've even offered personal guarantees to my downline over the years to help them get out to convention. And what I've told them, I said, hey, look, if you go out to convention and afterwards you tell me you think it was a waste of time and money for you to go, I'll refund your airfare, hotel, registration, and all the other costs that are associated with you traveling out to Salt Lake City to attend the convention. Well, I'm happy to say that no one's ever taken me up on the offer. In fact, every time I've done that, the person's come back to me and actually said, you know what, Chris, thank you so much for making that guarantee to me. It helped kind of push me over my hump and get me out there. And I'm so glad I did it because, my belief in USANA now is just off the charts. This is exactly what I needed. And recently I did that with one of my team members, Evelyn Fox, and her husband is George Fox, who's been building with USANA for a couple of years now. Well, she's always been very supportive of him building, and her main focus has been her business, where she does a lot of work in the pregnancy world and educating parents and women wanting to become parents. And so that's her main passion and her main interest. Well, some of the USANA products can help with children's health and help with a healthy pregnancy. And so recently she wanted to start getting more active in USANA and promoting the products more to her clients and doing more work with them. And I saw in her what happens to so many team members is they get to the point where they've watched all the videos, they've read all the facts online, they've been in the conference calls, they've talked with people like, okay, you know what, this sounds good, it makes sense, but they're missing that emotional experience, that true belief that I think can only get by attending convention. So I offered Evelyn the same guarantee. I said, hey, look, if you go out there and it wasn't worth your time, I'll reimburse you for your airfare, hotel, food, and event registration, and everything will be on me. Well, she went out there, and I want to play you a video of what she had to say on the very last night of convention.
My husband George has been coming to convention for 3 years, and I thought it was his thing. So, I always bless it, and off we went, and it was my week off. So but this time, since I started working the USANA business and taking it more seriously, I heard so many good things about the convention, and I started thinking about coming. And the finances were a question. So, but all the input that I heard was that it was so important to be here. And we don't like to have debt, but we decided that this was worth it for me to really get to embody what USANA is. And I was very surprised because the first time that I sat in a general session, I was so moved by the energy of the group, by the energy of the whole experience, the preparation, everything was so well taken care of, well thought of. Everything was so organized and so beautiful. And listening to Dr. Wen speak was amazing. Really, it helped me to embody what the company is. So I highly recommend anyone who is starting this business to come. And if you have any questions, then even more so. It makes more sense to come because you will get your questions answered here. I think the difference is that I feel that now I can embody what the company is about. And before, it was all in my head. I'd done the research, I learned with George and with the rest of the team, but I don't think I had the emotional connection of being here and really having a sense of what the company is about. Listening to what the company is doing worldwide to support children, seeing how everyone is so passionate about the products, seeing the changes this year in the products, how it's a company that is always growing and changing and improving, and just being immersed in that culture of the company was really a way for me to embody what it means. I guess that's the best word I can use, to embody it. Absolutely. 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 And I want to say, I was also very impressed because in my journey, I'm a baby boomer myself. So, but the women that I work with are Gen Y. Absolutely. And I didn't have that frame of reference, but working with them, I had to step out of my comfort zone and learn to communicate in a different way with them. And what I see, what the company is doing with the iPads and the new videos and the new look of the products is reaching to a wider audience, I think, and making communication, breaking that gap between generations so that I can communicate more effectively with my clients who are in a totally different generation than I am. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm really excited to share those things with my clients.
Well, as you can see from the video, my guarantee to Evelyn in getting her out to USANA's convention was a success. Now, end the video with this. The information I've gone over with you so far is just the tip of the iceberg. I could literally sit here for another 5 hours and tell you more stories, play more video testimonials just like Evelyn's, and just keep sharing all this information with you. But it'd probably get a little boring and it'd be a little bit of information overload. So I just want you to start listening and observing to what other people are saying about convention, from the emails that are coming through from USANA, what other associates say about their experience, any special offers that USANA is going on, because I promise you, all you're going to hear is great things about USANA's international convention and why it's so important for you to get out there.